No talk of resolutions at this emergency session of the United Nations Security Council on Friday. Instead, anger from some members who said it may have been illegal for the U.S. to launch 59 Tomahawk cruise missiles at a Syrian military base the night before. No regrets from the U.S. ambassador. Nikki Haley said Syrian forces had killed dozens of people with chemical weapons in Idlib province on Tuesday, and the U.S. had a duty to hold them accountable.
The United States took a very measured step last night. We are prepared to do more, but we hope that will not be necessary.
The British ambassador was one of several who endorsed the U.S.'s action.
The United Kingdom supports the US airstrike on the Al-Shairat airfield because war crimes have consequences, and the greatest war criminal of all, Bashar al-Assad, has now been put on notice.
Both Syria's deputy ambassador and his country's biggest supporter accused the West of using Idlib as an excuse to try to overthrow the Assad government.
This strategy harms counterterrorism by the Syrian Arab Army and its partners. It makes the United States of America a partner of ISIL and Jabhat al-Nusra and other terrorist groups that since day one of the unjust war against Syria have attacked army positions and military bases, as well as the infrastructure.
As we see it, you have chosen a different path. We must recall, when you take your own path, that this leads to horrible tragedies for countries in the region and the people living there. Think of the consequences. Remember what you have produced in the Middle East.
The sharp tone also grew personal at times, with the Russians demanding the Americans not insult their country. But the Security Council still hasn't offered an official response to the Idlib attack. Now ambassadors have to try to refocus their efforts into trying to end the Syrian civil war. Rosiland, Jordan, Al Jazeera at the United Nations.